What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank, and today I want to address one little issue that I see in my comment section every time I'm talking about men talking trash about women and stuff. You know, as a Pan-African, I defend my black women, but I notice a lot of people, you know, they throw Oshay Duke Jackson in the mix, right? There's a lot of, there's a section of my subscribers that don't like Oshay Duke Jackson. They feel like he may be in that category or whatnot, and they make their feelings known in my comment section. And I just want to let you guys know that I like Oshay Duke Jackson. Just for the record, you guys, I understand I'm always talking about the weirdos and incels that make it their business to disrespect black women. And I think I understand where some of you guys are coming from when it comes to like some of Oshay's celebrity junk. You know, he may have went kind of hard, on some women sometimes, like Lizzo. He went hard on Lizzo, right? But I think Oshay, if you pay attention to him, he has a show and he gives smoke to a lot of people, right? Oshay gives a lot of smoke. He don't really discriminate. He gives smoke to a lot of people. He was a part of the manosphere. He kind of left that. I guess the red pill, he kind of left that because they started to turn to something else, right? I've always liked, just so y'all know, I've always liked Kevin Samuels. I thought he was constructive. He had some super flair to him. He had to have an entertainment value. But what I knew of Kevin Samuels is he was basically, his profession that he proclaimed to be a part of is consistent with those people in that profession. It's just that he was the first one to bring it on the YouTube and make a thing of it. Just like you got your Simon Cowles, you got your, remember the Hell's Kitchen, remember he had the chef? Like that personality to keep it 100% raw and semi-rude, because these people get paid. There's a profession where people get paid to actually do that, right? To be the antithesis of the opposite of a yes man, right? So a lot of people didn't like Kevin Samuels because he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I thought he was being constructive, and I thought if you really listen to him and comprehend what he was saying, he was talking to a specific demographic of people, right? But a lot of people tried to copy him and they got out of hand. They just bash women just for the hell of it. But Oshay Duke Jackson, to me, Oshay Duke Jackson he don't really need me to defend him at all. He's a grown ass man. I'm not really defending him. I'm just letting you guys know, that when I'm talking about these dudes, I ain't talking about Oshay, right? Because first of all, Oshay got charisma and personality, so he doesn't count, when I be talking shit about people. Oshay has a bigger picture in mind. A lot of people, y'all see Oshay, y'all see what he's doing, but y'all don't know what he's really doing behind the scenes. Oshay he's a good dude, right? For real. I know a lot of you guys don't like him, but I feel like Oshay is one of the good ones out there. I think his commentary is constructive. And when y'all see all the other stuff he does and how many people he's actually helped offline without asking for no money, I think people have a lot more appreciation for Oshay. But I do understand that there are people who rock with me that don't like Oshay, but just understand that I rock with Oshay. I'm never including Oshay in anything I'm talking about because I rocks with Oshay, period. I always liked Oshay, even when I don't agree with everything he says. I like the spirit of what it is he's trying to do, and he's a true business guy. And if you really listen to Oshay, if you hear what he's actually saying, he's really promoting true black power, right? Black people need to start concentrating on black people, doing business with black people, networking with black people, and being honest with black people, and being willing to pay full price, premium price in your black world to your black people, and expect top quality, inspect top quality service and demand it. Like, we really need to start generating and activating our personal economy and working with each other. And even though we got white people on our backs doing shit to us, we got to start ignoring some of their shit, because for real, we're definitely in a position where we don't really need them. Once we figure out that we don't really need them, we can do our own shit. We can do everything ourselves. We have the money, we have the intelligence, we have a whole market. Like, if you want to talk about a wide open market, Africa's wide open, and he's showing us that Africa's wide open. Like, if you're an artist, let's say you're an independent music artist, right? But you don't capitulate to the America's algorithm of making death music for, in order for your stuff to get played on the radio. You want to make good music, but maybe it's wholesome, right? Not so popular. You can go to Africa. There's a market for you. There's a billion people who enjoy wholesome African music every day. You could take your wholesome hip hop to Africa. You could take if you're a black person, you play the violin or you play the piano, take it to Africa. People will pay for you to watch you perform. You can create an industry. If you're a movie maker, anime maker, if you make music videos, if you're a producer, any type of entertainment, man, forget America. Go to Africa's wide open market full of black people that already admire you and already want what you have. Sell it to them, right? Make it work. It's wide open for you. You know what I'm saying? If the market is saturated here, you feel like the market is saturated in America, go to Africa. Any type of media, radio, internet, you can go over there and make a whole conglomerate of YouTube channel networks and get some of these talented Africans to get them their own show, help, you know, make a studio, and you can do stuff like that. You have the ability to do that over there, where you could be respected, and you don't have to worry about the element of white people doing weird shit to trip you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things Oshay is pushing, right? He's working really hard and he's pushing for it because he really don't got to, right? Oshay is a doctor. He could be making a ton of money and not freaking bothering with the black community or whatever. But his thing is entertainment. That's what he's into, you know, production and stuff like that. So I really admire those type of things. And I just want to let you guys know that if you think I'm a kumbaya with you guys when y'all talk shit about Oshay, I'm not. That's why I never like or I never star your stuff. And if you get too rude, I'm gonna delete it. I don't like deleting people's comments unless it's so ignorant that it infects my comment section, and I get rid of it. But if you have but feel free to say what you want to say. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just letting you know that I'm not on your side with that. I accept and respect your opinion, but I'm letting you know I rock with Oshay Duke Jackson. That's my dude, right? Like that's my dude. I'm a fan of his, right? And I'm a fan of his work, even though, like I said, I don't agree with everything, but I'm sure he don't agree with everything I say. I'm sure I say a lot of crazy shit. He'd be like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure a lot of people do that, but I'm just letting y'all know that's my dude, all right? So just so you know, because I like to be clear and keep it real, I'm never talking about him. And nobody really suggested it. I just felt the need to do it because every time I make a video going after, you know, these pipsqueaks and these women, these dudes who disrespect women, he's never in that category for me personally, but I know he may be in there for y'all, but not for me personally. I just want to say that. But anyway, that's all I got to say for now, guys. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.